I remember in Silent Hill 4, your refrigerator just has chocolate milk in it, which is actually, you need it for a plot reason. I guess we could have played that.
Oh, yeah. I remember. That's the one where you're in the room, right?
It is Silent Hill 4, The Room.
That was actually pretty freaky the first time I think I watched you play it and all.
Is that how you experience Silent Hill? Is through me? I am the medium. Any katanas in this room? Nope, of course not.
It's like Silent Hill combined with Welcome to the NHK.
It is.
You stay in your room.
You're such a hikikamaru there. You're so neat, hiding in your room.
Which I've actually only watched the first episode of that. I haven't watched it anymore.
I watched the whole series.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah.
I got you.
Everything is a conspiracy. I've been watching Blue Blazes here recently, and it's really good. It's a live-action Japanese show.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's set in 1980. It's about a guy who wants to become a manga author, and he's so fucking over the top. It's pretty good. I'm not sure what the title means. Noah would know, once again.
Probably, but we'll never know what anything Japanese means anymore.
We'll never know anything.
Or how weapons work.
Nobody else in the Tenfei channel knows nothing about nothing. Especially Hosier, who won't watch this video. We did it. We found a dead-end road. I do like how every little store is like modeled and has a name and stuff. I think the team that made this game actually went to like an American Midwestern town to model Silent Hill on. So that's pretty good dedication. Bitch. Harry fucking Mason. Rainbow fucking Randall. There's a fire hydrant very strangely placed in the alley. Somebody threw out a perfectly good box of handgun bullets.
What if we get Randall in one of your videos?
Randall? He lives in Baltimore and like works on nuclear missiles. I don't think he's...
It'd make it even better.
I don't think he's available for the Tenfei channel. He has never watched a Tenfei video. There's no way. He wears business suits and drinks scotch. The only connection I have to him is we went to high school together. After that, our worlds became very, very different. No parking anytime. Man. Not even for fire trucks. So many damn chasms.
That's actually a good idea too. I was thinking earlier when you mentioned the hospital about places in scary movies or just in general that could be extremely scary. And like, you know, schools are scary, hospitals. A firehouse could actually be kind of scary. Police station like Parasite Eve.
Or
that could be scary.
Resident Evil 2. Although the Resident Evil 2 police station is basically a spooky mansion that's also a police station. It's very odd.
Fucking what's his name? Like,
Chief Irons? He's a fucking nut.
What was it? Was it like a poster or something that was hanging in the building where it was like win an arm wrestle tournament, like you can become like the chief or something for a day or something. I don't know.
Is that what are you talking about?
I don't remember what you said. Something about like an arm wrestle tournament or something that if you beat the chief or something.
I feel like this room in New Game Plus has a canister of gas in it that you can use to either get the thematic drill or the chainsaw. But once again, New Game Plus. There's so much shit in this game that's just New Game Plus. Like the Hyper Blaster. I found out later you can actually unlock the Hyper Blaster immediately if you have a gun con and plug it into the console while you're playing. Because I remember Matthew and Garrett actually had gun cons because me and Matthew played Time Crisis at his house with it once and it was amazing.
I remember Time Crisis.
We should play... If only we could play a light gun shooter like that, but we don't... I don't have a big enough CRT television.
I remember...
we'll have to use the Wiimote.
When I had my Dreamcast, I'd play House of the Dead 2 like non-stop. I loved House of the Dead.
Yeah, I can't read these little names on this TV. The store names that are so blurry, it's because we're playing this game on a PS2 that's hooked up via composite to my 56-inch DLP projection television, and it's just being stretched out like a motherfucker, so we can't see shit when it comes to the map.
It's not that we're old men now.
Yeah. Just squinting, I'm like, what? The video games? Do you mean the Pac-Man? I heard the games make you kill hookers now. I love it. Just like back in Grenada. Jingle bells, shotgun shells, Harry found a gun. Alright. Have places started gearing up for Christmas? I think they have.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of we got a bunch of like gift sets, and you were there. You came in to see me, and like I was putting up.
You were stocking horrible butter cookies. Somebody was just running around hemorrhaging med kits and shotgun shells. I still say it's civil.
You should have came yesterday because I was putting up some white chocolate peppermint kettle corn. And I have to buy a bag of it because I have to try this. So I actually bought a bag, and that stuff was so fucking good.
There's the drill. The rock drill, but I have no gasoline. That drill is really powerful, but you actually can't move when you're using it. You just stand still and the enemies come up to you, and then you fuck them up.
So it's like it's like the Crucigram, but you can move with the Crucigram from Symphony of the Night.
The Crucigram? The Crucigram is the exact opposite of that thing. What if you were a bridge operator?
Oh, it'd be lonely. I've seen that guy in there sometimes. He just like sits in there. I remember way back in the day when I thought about it, I was like, I'd play WoW while I was in there.
People would be running through the bridges all day. You'd be like, I'm trying to get tier 9 going. Garrett resubscribed to WoW, which is probably why he doesn't talk to me anymore.
Probably.
To get ready for the graphical update that's coming.
Is that supposed to be like funny? It's supposed to be like a bunch of other stuff to it, but...
Well, the main thing is the graphical update. I have to lower this bridge.
I know he was talking about, he was really excited about the stat changes and stuff, how they were doing.
Yeah, they're doing a stat crunch. This is the part of every Timmy video where we talk about World of Warcraft.
Because I remember I was like, yeah, you like ambush somebody and you do like 150k health and their health bar moves like pew.
It does move like
it just... thinking about that, it's like when resilience was introduced. Rogues couldn't really be rogues anymore because that was the point of being a rogue, is like one-shotting clothies. I mean, that's all you became a rogue for.
You just did it all day, every day. It's like that penny arcade with that. I have to go to the church. That I can read it now. It's Cut Right Chainsaws. Yeah, I forgot I have to go to the church and talk to that crazy bitch, Dahlia Gillespie.
And she's like, good heavens.
She's going to talk about gyromancy. You know what gyromancy is? It's a real thing.
Really?
It's a practice where people spin around a lot until they get dizzy and fall down on a diagram, and it's supposed to predict the future.
Dude!
And it's called gyromancy.
That's pretty cool.
Well, apparently that's how Dahlia Gillespie predicts your arrival. And not just that she's a crazy bitch. Alright, where's the damn church? It's probably very clearly labeled on the map, but like I said, we can barely read the damn map on this TV. Alright, what do we see? That? Oh, the church with the big circle around it. There's that. It's because the TV. It's not me. The sun was in my eyes. Alright. It's church time. Because I'm church tired.
So,
this is a gas station.
Has Square Enix come up with the next idea to make them even more money yet, or are they still just chilling with their current...
Did you see the trailer for Final Fantasy 15?
Is that the Kingdom Hearts one where...
Yeah. You play as a bunch of hot boys driving around in a car, and when you see a monster, you all get out and have a Zoolander gas fight all over it. And that's fucking Final Fantasy.
Right. Honestly, I thought that looked kind of cool. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Gillespie time. What if it was
Jesus?
The wooden Jesus? He's not just going to help us.
What if you could unlock Jesus as a playable character?
It's this stupid fucking tie that makes me so mad at her. She's already a crazy old woman, but why has she got that damn tie on?
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by Gyromancy.
Crazy bitch.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I knew you'd come.
Oh, Dahlia.
You want the girl, right?
The girl?
Love these Japanese
You're
pauses.
talking about Cheryl.
It's like, oh, Cheryl Desu?
Everything.
You know something. Tell me.
She's like, I got a key
But
behind
in the
me.
Japanese one, it's like, oh, I was foretold by Ramen-mancy.
Ramen-mancy.
That's where like, you cook ramen and then it spells words or something.
That
You
it's
must Follow
I mean, technically ramen could spell any word, although it would have to be written in like katakana or kanji if it was the actual Japanese practice.
What?
I want a bowl of real
Talking
ramen
about?
from a ramen stand.
That'd be really good.
Here.
Let's become ramen stand operators together.
It
I
can
would
break
do it.
through the walls of darkness
The Floros.
and counteract
like a
the
Dorito
wrath
for
of
a
the
second.
underworld.
It's a like triangular Rubik's Cube that you use to make Alyssa fall over so Dahlia can grab her and run away.
Make haste to
Spoilers,
the
by the
hospital
way.
before it's too late.
It was foretold by Gyromancy.
Wait, don't go yet.
Wait, don't go.
That's a YouTube video, y'all. Everyone should look up. It's this scene, except every line ends with "It was foretold by Gyromancy," and Harry just goes, "What are you talking about?" The drawbridge key. I love that she had that. Would you just live in this church if it was in Silent Hill?
I don't like churches.
What
No,
about-
well, God, let me correct myself before you get the religious people after you.
Yes, a lot of very strongly religious people watch the TENFENITY channel.
Talking about like the spooky places again, like churches can be really spooky. I'm just saying.
They're strangely featured so prominently in like Castlevania, even though Dracula is basically the devil. His castle always has a big fucking cathedral in it.
I remember watching you play that new Castlevania game, or the one that I guess
Oh, you
The
actually
demo-
watched the
the
one
de-
EM Gaming
the demo.
where I played as Dracul, as Gabriel Belmont, aka Dracula.
And then at the end of it, you're fighting fucking mobile suits and shit.
Yeah, you do. You fight fucking powered armor. It's
I
crazy.
mean, it like once again, it looks cool. It looks like it's like an action game. I mean, but it's I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's cool. I like Castlevania.
If I had a copy of whatever it's called, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, I think it's called, for like the 360, I'd say we could play it. Maybe I can find it for cheap.
maybe.
I do like the way that story works, because, spoilers, the first game you play is Gabriel Belmont, and then to save his wife or something at the end, he gets the power of darkness in him and becomes Dracula. And then in the like PSP or DS game that take place in between, you play as... Well, his son Trevor is born, and Trevor is apparently really frail and weak and terrible compared to him. But then Trevor has a son it's Gabriel's grandson, who's Simon Belmont, and he's like raised in the wild, and apparently he's the most badass vampire killing fighter of all time. And then all that shit happens, and then the one I played, you wake up in the future. It's a cool concept. It's just I don't know. It is a modern action game, which means it's probably just a bunch of QTE
Now
on
is
rails.
the weak and frail Trevor like the Trevor that you played in like the other Castlevania?
No, because this is a completely rebooted continuity.
okay,
It's not connected to the old ones at all. Trevor's a little boy you see in the new game. Like, you keep seeing a child, and apparently it's the, like, ghost of Trevor or something. I don't know. Alright, we're in a new part of town, baby. Believe it or not, Harry's walking around. He's gonna find Cheryl in the streets.
Has there ever been a like massive internet discussion about who the strongest Belmont is?
Generally, it was believed to be Richter, but I think the last continuity before they rebooted... Oh yeah, there are monkey things here. I forgot. Leave me alone, monkey things. I didn't do nothing to you. Can I get in the police station? Yes. I think Julius was supposed to be the most powerful. Because he, like, actually killed Dracula in 1999 before Soma Cruz was like, hey guys, I'm going to become Dracula and hide the castle in the lunar eclipse. Oh my goodness. I'm Soma Cruz and I'm so handsome. The police station here presents this, like, really weird conundrum, because the thing about this first Silent Hill is it's very ambiguous what's happening, and there's, like, you could have all these theories. For example, the police station talks about White Claudia is like a drug that a cult in Silent Hill is making that makes you hallucinate. So one theory could be that Harry is not actually entering a nightmare world, he's just tripping balls. Then there's the theory, which turns out to be true, that it's like demonic force power, like overtaking the town and consuming it. But then there's also the aliens, because of the UFO ending, which isn't canon, but it the UFO ending does connect between each Silent Hill, which I really like. And so it's like the first time you play this game, you're like, what's actually happening? And it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put bullets in these fucking monkeys, son. Bitch, please. I'm Harry fucking Mason. Where's the other one? There you are. He's so just like disinterested. Oh god, it's like World of Warcraft. All the mobs help each other in the woods. The bears and the bandits and the wolves and Hogger all come at you at the same fucking time. I hate that shit. Alright. I have a lot of handgun bullets, son.
Wasn't there, like, way long time ago, wasn't there, like, some sort of, like, event that happened where they made, like, had, like, a super powered, like, Hogger or something?
I think they did.
I remember a raid party or something.
I remember once there was a 40-man level 1 gnome
I remember
raid
that.
Hogger. This shit's crazy. That's so crazy. Cray cray. Hogger, why you acting so cray cray?
I remember when me, you, Tommy, and like I forgot who else was like that actually played with us, had a guild.
You mean my guild called Good Eats?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
I could have just run into the hospital, or I could shoot these dogs to death. I made the right choice. I chose the path less taken and with more bullets. And that has made all the difference. We're about to meet Dr. Kaufmann, is that his name? Who has the worst aim I've ever seen in a video game. You'll see why. In the scene where we meet him. God, the hospital. Now this is where the game became too fucking much for me. My sensibilities. We just heard a gunshot, by the way. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't actually get to the other side of that reception desk yet.
See, in real life, you could just climb over it.
The music in the Nightmare Hospital, when I was playing the game alone at home by myself as a quote-unquote kid, I actually had to go in and turn the music off. It was freaking me out too bad. Here we are. It is nice to see another character actually interacting with the monsters. He's got the best fucking big-ass revolver that most doctors carry around. That'd be the freakiest shit I'd ever seen if I was in Silent Hill. And...
Hold it.
He just completely misses!
Stop.
Point blank!
Don't shoot. Wait. I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Best reason to be here.
Thank God. Another human being.
I'm glad I can't shoot you.
Yeah.
Do you
He's
work
like,
here?
don't have time to play with myself.
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufmann.
Yeah, it was Kaufmann.
I work
Kaufmann.
at this hospital.
Kaufmann. Harry's like, is that
So
really
maybe
how you
you
say
can
your last
tell
name?
me
He's
what's
like, don't
going
make me
on.
shooting you and miss again.
I really can't say.
Boy. 6
I
bullets,
was
more than
taking
enough
a
to
nap
miss
and
anything that
stabbed.
moves.
When I woke up, it was like this.
I like that he went to sleep in the
Everyone
saffron
seems
and
to
then
have
this shit.
disappeared. And it's snowing.
I
out.
think
this time
like
of year.
medical personnel actually like do that
Something's
sometimes.
gone
Like
seriously
there's
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
on-call rooms
Did you
where
see
you can
those
sleep
monsters?
because you have to be at the hospital for like 16
You ever seen
hours.
such aberrations.
Aberrations. Looks like
Every
somebody's been
such
using that
thing.
medical degree to buy a thesaurus.
You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
Harry's like, what are you talking about? Is that also gyromancy? He's like, do you see this pterodactyl on the floor? He's like, I learned in medical school that pterodactyls ain't real. Harry's like, you mean they're extinct? He's like, no, the devil hid bones of them in the ground. And Harry's like, where did you go to medical school? He's like, the University of none of your goddamn business.
Jeez.
I went to the University of Michigan at Detroit. AKA, UMAD.
Your wife, she's here with you?
He presumes a lot.
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me.
Harry,
and my dog.
your life story to this man standing
I
here?
see.
He's like, is your daughter the shattered soul of a little girl that we
I
burned to
better be
death
going.
and became a horrible nightmare monster?
I can't just
He's like,
sit
I don't
around.
know. We found her in a graveyard. He's
So
like, let me know if you see any
Good
hot
luck out
police
there.
officers. I'm gonna go hide something in a motorcycle gas tank. That's some spoilers for later. Alright. What have we here, lads? A loading screen from hell, apparently. Alright. Wait, I need to get past the reception's office so I can get the map. The non-nightmare hospital is so calm. I mean, it would be unsettling, like you said, to wake up in a hospital completely by yourself. But it's, you know, there's no demon nurses. That's always a good sign. I like how nurses nowadays aren't anything like what they're depicted in classic fiction. They don't have, like, the white outfit with the little hat with the red cross on it. They just wear, like, scrubs and loose clothing or comfortable-esque clothing that usually has, like, a flower pattern on it. Or it could be like scrubs where, like, they're color-coded by department. Unless you're cool when you get to wear a white lab coat. Alright. Is this door permanently? Yeah. There's something very important that we have one chance to get, so let's not forget it. We can only get it in non-nightmare hospital. Alright. I love that the basement has its own separate map. Open windows are okay during the day, but at night, I just can't handle it. I just can't fucking handle it.
If you're actually able to see what's, like, outside...
It's not as bad, but if it's just blackness, like, you don't know what's out there. It's like that Womp comic where Ronnie is, like, laying in his bed at night, and he's like, Ronnie, you're a grown man, it's... like, you need to get over looking out the window at night. There's nothing out there that could possibly scare you. And then it shows him looking out the window with a horrified look on his face, and then it shows out the window, just standing in the distance in his yard, is himself staring at him. And it's pretty fucking creepy. Okay, the kitchen. The kitchen-rita. Let's get one of these plastic bottles.
Are you going to recycle it?
I will.
Oh, look in the fridge. Oh, this fridge.
That fridge will fuck you up in nowhere. Because you come to... The nowhere is the nightmare hospital, but everything is fucked up and it connects to different areas. And when you go into the nightmare kitchen, that fridge is there, and if there's a knife shoved in it you need, and if you just take it without using a ring to seal it, then Harry gets killed by something that you never even see. Somebody tore through this place looking for something very important. I wonder if it was this red liquid smashed on the floor. Let's, you know, just for kicks, let's take that shit with us in a plastic bottle. The game doesn't really tell you to do this, and if you didn't, it kind of fucks something up later, but the game doesn't really make an indication that you need to go get a plastic bottle and scoop that shit up. In fact, the music here is a bit foreboding anyway. Yeah. Alright. See, like, I can see out there, it's just a tree. What a nice tree. Alright. Oh yeah, we need to go turn the generator on so we can use the elevator. In case of spooky demons, do not use the elevator. I like how it has to load the top and bottom of the stairs separate. There are monsters afoot. They're bugs. God damn it. Come on. These fucking bugs are like the most dangerous enemy in the game. They're just such a pain in the ass to deal with. In the Nightmare version of this basement, we will get the best melee weapon in the game, but unfortunately it's not here in the real world version. Hey, you hear that fucking music, son? What the hell?
What's your opinion on the Grudge movies?
I've never seen them.
Oh, I gotcha.
I know they're from like the same band as The Ring. I know there's a little boy with a cat inside of him because he opens his mouth and it goes and like apparently they crawl down the stairs backwards or something weird like that, like the Bananas in Pajamas or something. Elevators. Let's explore the 3 floors to the hospital. Cold. Oh. That's sad. The door lock is jammed. It must have broke something because the door lock jammed. Alright, this is the first floor, I believe. Yeah, we're back up to the first floor. Alright. Elevators are always creepy in a horror scenario. It's such a confined space. Every Silent Hill game seems to prominently feature an elevator in some way. Okay, second floor lobby. What we got? I don't know what that's supposed to be. And then there's her. She's creepy. Her neck's too long. She's like an Elvon from Final Fantasy 11. Lady, you need to re-roll Mithra. Alright. Guess we'll check the third floor. I know in Silent Hill 2, in the elevator, you play a quiz show game with a disembodied voice that basically is like, you're going to hell, James. In a handbasket. Well, nothing on any of these floors. Bit unsettling.
Well, that's how rough elevators work.
Especially considering 4 in Japan is like death.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's like their number 13. Then we get this strange vision of Alyssa walking into an antique shop that's nowhere near here, on the other side of fucking town. And now everything's fucked. Still not too bad because it's not pitch black. I don't have a map because this floor doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. What do you think about places that don't exist but you can go into them?
I don't.
I see. Even when given the option?
I wouldn't if I was given the option.
I see. Well, at least you got a plan. And now it's black. Pitch blackness. God, this place is unsettling. I don't really need to examine every door. We know that they're not going to lead anywhere. Well, maybe there's no bad people here. Maybe it's a hospital, so nothing but good things happen all the time. There's that fucking music. Hey! The nurses have a more realistic design for this type of hospital. I do like the added touch that they have a weird parasite on their back.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty cool. God, this fucking place. Ugh. I'm getting the Ghiblies, even though it's me and you sitting in broad daylight together.
Dude, what if that was like your alarm to wake up in the morning was like this music started playing?
I would wake up every morning and then throw my sheets in the dryer because I'd shit my bed every morning. Oh gosh, she's quick! My God, how many bullets do you need to fall down? This is the part where you fall down, lady. I use that term very loosely. Oh God, Harry's in not good mode. He's in brown. We're going full brown.
Good thing you have 13 fucking healing items.
Son, I've been scooping that shit up.
Because someone told you should play it on hard difficulty.
And I said I need to get through the game before you leave forever. Because I know that whenever we stop, there's not going to be another episode of this for 6 months.
Well, now that I am actually making money, and
we could hang out and be good friends. You should become the new staple second person of Tenfei since Noah's gone, and he was my most frequent member.
I can certainly try, Ben.
I mean, I'm sure. Like you said, everybody loves you. You're the darling of Tenfei. I'm not going to lie to you, it's secretly Jeff. Everybody loved Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Ah, this VCR comes into play later in Nowhere. You get to see a very disturbing recording. Do you still have a functioning VCR? I'm pretty sure all of mine have been either I didn't take them with me when I moved, or they've been thrown away. But yeah, I don't actually own a VCR anymore.
Me neither.
I would love to find some of my old childhood, like cartoon, like personal VHS tapes. Mm-hmm. A bird cage. It's empty. There was a bird here. It's gone now. These are bathrooms, I believe. And I also believe the locks are down. Oh, only on one of the two. Hey, what a lovely bathroom. This bathroom, the scariest thing about this bathroom is you'd have to shit in a urinal because there's no toilet. So that's the true horror. Hey, that's a noise you like to hear.
Or the sink, I guess.
I guess you could shit in the sink. You'd have to be dexterous.